It's not a it's not a brand new car.
Oh, my car's in the garage. How did you do that?
It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle.
It is.
Hey guys, welcome back to a midweek video. This is a non-truck related video. However, more truck stuff is coming, I promise you that. The big videos will be on Sundays as usual. I'm committed to keeping that going and making that happen for you guys, so you're welcome. Anyway, in this video, it's been 3+ years since my wife has parked her car in this garage. In any garage for that matter. So I want to surprise her this year by giving her a parking spot in our 2-car garage. To pull that off, I've got to get things mobile so that I can move things around and still be efficient when it comes time to work in here. But they have to be out of the way for her to be able to get a car in. So here's a look at what it looked like before. Yeah, winter's kind of taken a toll. It's cold out here. I've recorded enough truck videos to get me through the better part of winter for the most part. So this has just kind of become a dumping ground for pretty much everything. So I've got this cleaned off. I've got the space more or less cleared out at this point. Show you kind of what it looks like currently as well. Alright, so in order to make the parts washer mobile, I'm going to put it on casters. I'm going to make it so that it's about the same height as all of my other workbenches. So to pull that off, I bought two 8-foot 2x4s. I'm going to build a frame underneath it and then put casters on the bottom. The front two I'll have locking so that I can lock it in place. It doesn't want to shift around when I'm using it, that sort of thing. So that's today's task, is to build that. I'm not going to bore you with the details. It's simple carpentry, drilling some holes, putting casters on, and then we'll get this thing lifted up and put on the base that I build. I'm going to secure it to it so that it's not going to shimmy and shake off when I'm rolling it around. But then we'll be able to, get it out of the way when the time comes. So I bought some random hardware at Lowe's. I used a bucket as a shopping cart because I wasn't smart enough to buy a cart when I went in. So I grabbed a bucket. Can always use another bucket. And my two 2x4s. They're actually reasonably priced right now. At my Lowe's big box store, these were $3.74 a piece. We're thinking about finish framing out the exterior of our basement and insulating down there just to kind of hold some of the cold air out. Summertime cold air in. You know what I'm talking about. Let me know what the price of lumber is in your area. Comment down below. When I was finishing the basement, the little 2 bedrooms and bathroom that I did before, the last 9 sticks that I bought were $9 a piece. And I had bought what I thought was enough, and you never buy as much as you think you buy. So I paid $90 for 9 2x4x8s during COVID. That just makes me sad. there's my 4 cut pieces. build myself the frame. I'm going to actually use that as the workbench to kind of just stick build that together. And while I'm thinking about it, we got a truck project going on right over here. That is going to be in the final video for Wallace the 66. So if you're into trucks, like, share, subscribe, ring that little bell so you're notified of when I post a new video, and you'll see it all. You'll see it all. Wallace the 66. Remember my rule, don't do dumb stuff? That doesn't apply today. This is what I'm doing. It's what you gotta do when you're alone. Yikes. Oh, start. Well, that's not gonna help. Out of there. This isn't gonna work. Nothing? I gotta lift it from the other side apparently. Forgot the control panels on that other side. I gotta get it out here in the middle of the floor. Then we can work with it. Round two. Let's try that again. How do you run a floor jack again? Can't remember. Hope I built this cabinet strong enough. Woo-wee. That is sketchy. If that thing broke, it would be huge disaster. But it's cleaner, so I guess my floor would be clean.
What's the plan, Phil?
No idea. Like I said, this is probably a really bad idea. Quick, what would you do? Let's get super sketchy, huh? How about use a couple of cans of paint that I don't care about. Wow, that's more stable than balancing on the jack. Executive decision. Before I make a huge mess, I'm gonna wait for my son to get home. I'm trying to keep this a secret from the wife. If I made a huge mess in the garage, the secret would be out anyway. I don't know. Dang it. This close to having it on there. This is how close I got it all by myself. I only need to go you know, maybe another 4 or 5 inches, but how do you lift it and move the thing at the same time without help? The answer is, well, you don't. So you wait and you ask for help. And I have a brand new, cleanest spot on the floor, which is perfect. Me and my son were able to lift that up and get it centered on there with the help of my daughter. So my wife still has not been out here to see what's happening. She knows I'm out here working in the garage, but she doesn't know what the intent is. She knows I'm cleaning. And we've still got a little ways to go. I've got to find room for a motorcycle over here somewhere. Rearrange some of this stuff over here. There should be room to get a car in here very shortly. Very cool. Good morning. It's the very next day. This is a different angle than you're used to seeing in my garage. You guys usually look this way. We're now looking that way. We're going to be putting a shelf up above my toolbox up there. Here's the shelf I'm talking about. I've measured it already, and it's going to sit up above and only come over to here. I'm not going to have to move anything except for my picture of Pittsburgh. That is the Point State Park right there at the end. There's a little fountain down in there. Pittsburgh's a really cool city. I served as an LDS missionary there for 2 years. From 90 to 92. 1990 to 1992. That tells you how old I am. Anyway, let's get a shelf mounted up there, and then we'll talk about what's next for clearing this garage space. The very last task, get that motor dealt with, get it out of the way. I'm going to wrap it in a tarp and stick it out on the side of the house out here just to store it probably for the winter. Eventually I'll take it to a machine shop, have it gone over once. I do have intentions of buying additional vehicles and whatnot, and I may end up needing a 351M for something I have my eye on. So no promises, but I've always got my eye out for something. Got plans. Not exactly sure what the plan is, but we're gonna kind of fake it till we make it. Kind of like I always do. Let's see. Yep. It's like it's a motor or something. It's heavy. See? If I put the other one under, I should just be able to wheel it around. Maybe I'm making this harder than it needs to be. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening here. Do it. Let's go. Well, it's not balanced. Whoa, hey, take it easy. It's balanced now. Well, I got it mobile. I'm not super excited about having those things be out in the weather all winter, but I don't want to have to try to lift this thing up again. I thought about putting it on the engine stand and just leaving it in the garage so I could move it around and whatnot. But I'm really close to out of space for just parking things off in the corner. 38-gallon tank, that's for Midnight Maroon. I gotta get that thing in, that'll clear up that. And I'm gonna do some more rearranging and whatnot and see if I can get things up on a shelf. That's the new shelf I put in. I may do something different with all of my shelving space. See if I can get even more up off the floor. This will be exciting. Yep, we're going downhill. That's weird. Didn't see that coming. Oh, you dirty dog. Stay. You stay right there. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? Oh, there goes a fender. That's perfect. See if I can fall down. Yeah. Ouch, freak. Alright, let's stay out of the fender. Nice. Oh, I nailed that. That wasn't too bad, except for across this part was solid ice. It wanted to go into the truck, but it only touched it once. Out here on the bumper that's already, well, you know, pretty awesome. Last step is to get those wheel dollies out from under there. I'm just gonna leave that sit until I can figure out what else to do with it. You guys don't need to watch me do that. Let's get a car in the garage. Well, it fits with about 24 inches to spare. But I want it to stay back as far as it'll go so that we can still get through here. I can get to tools, workbench, that sort of thing if the car's still in here. Obviously when I'm working, that's going back outside. We'll pull tools out where they need to be. And I'll do more organizing now that I have the general space cleared. But this is awesome. I have one last thing to do. I'm gonna hang a little indicator from this side of the garage door opener down so that my wife has something to aim for when she's pulling in. I don't want her backing out and hitting the truck that's out there, hitting something on the side over there, whatever. She's pretty good at watching this side, but on that side, not quite so much. She's gonna watch this and then be mad at me. She's actually a really good driver. I have zero complaints. She takes really good care of her vehicles. Let's get an indicator hung, and then we're gonna do the great big reveal so that she can get this gift for Christmas that she is not expecting. Again, she hasn't parked a car in here in our garage for over 5 years. I've pulled them in, worked on them, and then put them right back outside again, but this is gonna be a huge surprise for her. Finishing touches applied. Golf ball on the end of a string, and I'll be able to like lift that up and put it out of the way if it bothers me. On the inside, so that my wife gets used to this idea, I put this little sticker on the window with an arrow that points to where the ball should touch. So if she gets close to that and then just touches the ball to the windshield, then the car will be definitely forward far enough that the garage door doesn't hit. I'd rather have her closer to the front than have the garage door hit the car or the car hit the garage door. So, done. Ready to reveal the surprise. Okay, so wait right here. They can see us. So everybody, this is my beautiful wife Holly. She has never once complained about me doing YouTube. and taking space and all the stuff that I do, all the dirt that I make, and whatever. She's very supportive, and I love her very much. So this year for Christmas, I wanted to surprise her. It's a little bit early, so she has no idea what's coming. But I got you something you've never asked for and never complained about, and I hope you like it. So come stand right here. It's not a brand new car.
Oh, that's what I was just gonna say.
It's not a brand new car.
Oh, my car's in the garage. How did you do that?
It's a miracle. It's a Christmas miracle.
It is.
It has been probably 5+ years since you've parked in our garage.
Yeah, that's
And
crazy.
now here's your space.
It fits good.
Yeah, it's a little tight back here, but up here at the front we'll still be able to walk past and get to all the things.
You can get in.
So there you have it. I was able to surprise my wife for Christmas. I haven't been able to do that in a very long time. We usually make lists of things we want, and essentially we're picking our own gifts. So this year I wanted to really surprise her and give her something that she has deserved for a very long time. I love her very much, and I'm grateful for the sacrifices that she makes so that I can do what I do and have this hobby of YouTube. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of work, but I feel like it's worth it. It's rewarding for me, in fact. So I really do appreciate you guys watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Merry Christmas. You're going to be watching this on Christmas Eve. That's when I'm going to post this. I've got a new video coming on Sunday as well. So you'll see on Christmas Day a regular truck video because it's Sunday, and that's what I told you I would do. I'm a man of my word. This is Troy with Troy's Garage. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Really do appreciate it.